Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Ainur Husna binti Kamaluddin. My metric number is F25B1547. Hello and a very good day to everyone. Today, I would like to present about a topic on waste management and the basics of composting. Waste management has become an important issue due to the increasing amount of waste produced from our daily activities. If waste is not managed properly, it can lead to environmental pollution, health problems, and the depletion of natural resources. One effective and environmentally friendly method of waste management is composting, which involves converting organic waste such as food scrap and dry leaf into natural fertilizer.
Composting is a practical and sustainable solution to manage organic waste into agro-based industry. Composting is a controlled biological process in which microorganisms such as bacteria and fungi break down organic waste into a stable and beneficial product known as compost. This process requires proper management of factors such as temperature, moisture, aeration, and nutrient balance to ensure efficient decomposition. In agro-based industry, organic waste such as livestock, manure, crop residues, bedding materials, and food processing waste is produced in large quantity. If these wastes are not managed properly, they can cause environmental problems including water pollution, unpleasant odors, and greenhouse gas emission. Composting provides a sustainable alternative by transforming organic waste into valuable resources instead of disposing of it. One of the key benefits of composting is its ability to reduce the volume of waste. As organic material decompose, they become more compact and stable, making them easier to handle and manage. This helps agro-industry reduce disposal costs and minimize their environmental impact. The article also emphasizes the importance of maintaining a proper carbon to nitrogen ratio, ideally around 30 to 1 to support microbial activity during composting. Carbon-rich materials such as a dry leaf and straw provide energy, while nitrogen-rich material like manure and fresh plant residues promote microbial growth. Maintaining this balance can help ensure faster decomposition and reduce odors problems.
Agro-based industry generates large quantities of waste from farming and food processing activities. These waste including fruit peels, vegetable residues, crop byproducts, and processing leftovers. When the waste is not managed properly, it contributes to environmental problems such as land pollution, greenhouse gas emissions, and inefficient resources use. At the same time, the food industry relies heavily on conventional plastic packaging, which is non-biodegradable and harmful to the environment. The article emphasized that these two issues, which is food waste and plastic pollution, are interconnected challenges that require sustainable solutions. The continuous use of synthetic plastic in packaging increase environmental degradation and threaten long-term sustainability. Meanwhile, valuable agro-food waste is often discarded instead of being reused. The article highlights that treating waste as a disposal problem leads to resources loss. This approach is no longer sustainable for modern agro-industries, which must adopt sustainable and circular practice. Therefore, addressing agro-food waste management is not only an environmental responsibility, but also an economic and industrial necessity.
Reference support and technical understanding. The humans extension article significantly strengthened our understanding of the technical aspect of composting, such as temperature control, moisture management, and aeration. For example, maintaining compost temperature around 160 degrees is crucial to destroy weed seed and pathogens while preserving beneficial microorganisms. This information helps us realize that composting requires scientific knowledge and proper management to rather than simply piling organic waste.
What did you personally learn about sustainability in agro-industries? My answer is trust this project. I learned it's suitable in agro-industries. It's not only about producing food, but also about management waste responsibly. I learned that organic waste, such as food, scrap, and agriculture residues can be reduced through composting instead of being thrown away. Composting helps reduce landfill waste, lowers environmental pollution, and produce natural fertilizer that improves soil health. This shows me that simple practice like proper waste segregation and composting can support suitable agriculture, reduce dependency on chemical fertilizer.
Through this mini project, I learned that sustainable in agro-industry is not only about protecting the environment, but also about managing resources wisely and efficiently. I realized the organic waste like livestock, manure, crop residues, and bedding materials can be transformed into valuable products through composting. This approach not only reduces pollution but also lowers production costs and improves soil fertility. Overall, this project helped me understand that sustainability should be a core principle in a modern agro-industrial practice rather than just a optional effort. Overall, composing supports sustainability in agro-based industry by reducing waste, protecting the environment, and improving soil health. By adopting composition practice, agro-industry can move forward a more sustainable and circular system where waste is transformed into a valuable resources.
Before working on this project, I viewed agro-food waste mainly as an environmental problem that need to be disposed of properly. I believe that waste management was only about reducing pollution and maintaining the cleanliness in agro-industry. However, after reading and analyzing the journal article on agro-food waste valorization, my perspective changed significantly. I learned that agro-food waste such as fruit peels, crop residues, and food processing byproducts can actually be valuable raw materials. Instead of being discarded, these wastes can be converted into bio-based and biodegradable packaging materials. This project helped me understand the concept of waste valorization and the circular economy, where waste is no longer seen as useless, but as a resources that can be reused and transformed into high-value products. I also realized that sustainability in agro-industry requires innovations, scientific research, and long-term thinking rather than short-term disposal solution. Overall, this project shifts my mindset from viewing waste as a burden to seeing it as an opportunity to create sustainable solutions that benefit both the environment and the agro-industry sector. Learning about sustainable bio-based packaging from agro-food waste showing me that it is possible to reduce dependence on conventional plastic will manage waste more responsibly. This aligns with my future role where I hope to contribute to environmentally friendly practice and sustainable production system. The project also encouraged me to think beyond productivity and profit and to consider environmental protection and social responsibility as part of my strengthen my awareness of sustainability and inspire me to become a more responsible and environmentally conscious agro-industry practitioner.
Industry is not only about protecting the environmental, but also about managing resources wisely and continuously. I realized that agro-industrial waste such as livestock manure and crop residues can be transformed into available resources through composting. This shows that sustainable agro-industry can reduce pollution, lower production costs as chemical fertilizer, and at the same time improve soil fertility. This learning experience made me aware that sustainability should be a core principle in a modern agro-industry. My answer: before working in this project, I view agro-industrial waste as a problem that needed to be disposed of. However, my perspective changed after learning about circular economy concept and composting. I now see waste as an opportunity to create added value and contribute to environmental sustainability. This project shifts my thinking from a short-term mission to a more ever responsible approach that considers environmental and social impact.
After completing this project, I am interested in exploring advanced waste management and green technologies in agro-industry, especially in a large-scale composting system and a biogas production. In addition, I want to improve my communication and presentation skill, particularly in delivering reflective content through video. This skill is important for effectively sharing sustainable ideas with community, policymakers, and industry stakeholders in the future.
We stay flexible, adjust timelines for weather delays, split times to cover skill gaps, and keep constant communication to solve issues fast.
My answer is this topic is personally meaningful to me because waste management is a daily issue in agro industries. If waste is hot, handled properly, it can cause environmental pollution and increase production costs. As a future agro industry practitioner, understanding the basics of composting allow me to apply suitable practice in real world environment. Composting can turn waste into useful resources, reduce operating costs, and support environmentally friendly farming. This knowledge and encourage me to be more responsible and aware of sustainability in my future career.
My answer is because the agro industry is the backbone of our nation, and I want to help boost productivity and improve the livelihood of local farmers, especially in areas which has a great potential for crop and livestock farm.
This topic is personally meaningful to me because as a future agro-industry practitioner, I will be directly involved in discussion that affect the environmental resources use and sustainability. The article made me realize that agro-industry have a major responsibility in addressing environmental challenges, particularly food waste and plastic pollution.
Hello, my name is Nur Ais Alwani. Titik Amran, my metric number is F25B1536. I will present about size and composition system. Composition can be used using a small bin or a large compost pile. However, the most important factor is that the compost must be large enough to generate heat. The recommended size for a compost pile is 3 feet at 3 feet at 3 feet. The heat proceeds to spread up. The decomposition process can kill bacteria and harmful and weed seed. If the compost pile is too small, it cannot retain heat. As a result, choosing the right compost, the decomposition process and takes a long time. Close compost bin suitable for a small space.
In conclusion, effective waste management is essential in maintaining a clean, a healthy environment. Composting is a simple, low-cost and eco-friendly method that helps reduce the amount of waste sent to landfill while producing useful organic fertilizer. By understanding and practicing proper waste management and basic composting, we can reduce pollution and contribute to environmental endeavor. Therefore, it is important for everyone to play their part in managing waste responsibly for benefit for our future generation.